Wait. Can you start over? What were you saying?
We should propose to Trevor's dad to marry him. So that because I want him to empty out the pool and then fill it with like ball pit balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we jump in there, we're dead, dude. We're actually dead. We're not gonna be able to find our way out.
Not that hard. You just go towards the light.
No,
There is no light. It's only balls.
Oh.
We're actually gonna get sent to purgatory. We jump in there and then you hear a crack and then like nothing happens.
What would we call it? What would we call it?
Pit of death. Pit of despair.
Drowning up balls. Alrighty, I'll be back later, boys.
Goodbye.
Are you actually leaving?
Yeah, I'll be right back. It looks like is Zach Aiden. Zayden is going.
That's a real name, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's a
well, I
real
don't
name?
like you.
Yes. I've never met a Zayden, but I definitely know some celebrity has named their child Zayden. I've heard it before.
Zayden.
I mean, like, there's Zendaya, but like, I don't know. Anyways, I'll be back.
You know,
boys.
She has a last name, but she just doesn't use it.
What's Zendaya's last name?
Coleman.
Is her name actually Zendaya?
Yeah. That's a real first name. I don't even think it's like a performance name or anything like that. Straight up.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell, honestly.
She was.
I'd never
born.
heard anything like that.
Although speaking of actually about stage names, Miley Cyrus was born as Destiny Cyrus. Did you know that?
Really? That sounds more stagey than Miley Cyrus.
I don't know. I mean, I guess because to like get the country thing going, but yeah, her name was Destiny. I found that out on a BuzzFeed quiz the other day.
Destiny, become legend.
Hamburgers. Cookies. Pancakes. Bacon and eggs.
You're just reading off a takeout menu?
I'm reading cooking ingredients and stuff.
You're learning how to cook?
Bro, I've been cooking.
Oh, what do you make?
Call him Chef Dewey, man.
Okay.
He stuck me.
Chef Dewey.
He stuck me.
What do you
know
make?
what?
What do you make?
Plain cake, vegetable soup, fruit salad, bacon and eggs, pancakes, chili, tacos, cookies, beef stew.
What is this a list of? Surely this isn't things you've actually made.
Dude, are you trying to insult him?
Alright,
Hamburgers.
let me rephrase. Dewey, if you got drafted for Hex Kitchen, would you, like, succeed?
Oh my, you have no idea who you're talking to, do you?
Like, would Gordon Ramsay kick you out of the kitchen, or, you know, you got a chance?
I wouldn't
Why
be there in the first place.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think Gordon Ramsay isn't working in a professional kitchen?
In all
Ever
seriousness...
thought maybe he got kicked out from Master Chef?
By Dewey!
Yeah.
Dewey was the reason he got booted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see
I
where
was
I'm
the
going with
reason.
this?
That was the reason.
So one day, Dewey was just like, Chef Ramsay, F off! And he was like, oh,
No,
dang it.
that's why you've never heard of Dewey. His name is literally censored by all media because if they were to put that out there, Gordon Ramsay got kicked out by an even more powerful chef.
It would upset the whole scene.
It would disrupt the balance. People would lose their mind. It'd cause mass hysteria.
I'm having mass hysteria right now.
I know. It's hard to take in, but
Who did this?
it's the truth.
Dewey,
This has we need to keep
your
this a secret,
bacon and
or
eggs
else-
really were that good?
Mhm.
Gosh. What's the secret?
Secret formula. It's a
Oh.
bottle.
Ravioli, Great Barrier Reef.
Yep.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah, it's ravioli, Great Barrier Reef. What comes in? Oh, it's meatball, spaghetti underneath. Ravioli, Great Barrier Reef. And then, of course, it's
Ah.
ravioli, give me the formioli. So I was watching someone do like stale reference manipulation for a video game. You know, you can like do a bunch of weird actions in game to like write different code and stuff.
Oh, like RAM manipulation.
Yeah, kind of. But you can get to where you can like boot up different like code and it's crazy how
like
far
homebrew.
it's gone. Yeah, but from in game. And the
Mhm.
stuff you have to do is like, you know, go stand in this corner, rotate, jump 6 times. It's like what people used to say you had to do to get like Mewtwo or something.
Mhm.
And all I could think of was SpongeBob's bubble blowing technique. And every time the guy would like walk through the door, I'd be like, and pelvic thrust, woo,
Woo!
woo, stuff on your right foot, and don't forget it. Now it's time to bring it around town.
Around town. Bring it around town.
town.
And do this, and do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this.
Just something about pelvic thrust was so funny to me.
Remember, I tried this gun and I didn't like it.
What are you using?
QBZ-83.
Cool.
Let's see how
Thanks
trash
for
this gun
the
is.
credit card information.
No. That was not what that was. I swear. Don't try it. This gun sucks.
The credit card one.
Yeah.
What the heckle? Why do they have mannequins? I just ran past someone, and
I know,
I
dude.
thought they were a mannequin.
It's because it's like, they've always been on the map. But now they actually look like people.
The visibility is awful.
It's supposed to be that way because on like Cartel, they have the bushes. It's supposed to make it more tactical.
It's because it's the 80s, that's why. They didn't have the
Just-
technology to see.
So fun.
They just barely invented color for televisions.
True. It's true. Bro, it's just trying to focus on Pokemon, but I'm also trying to get a high kill game with this stupid gun.
Right. It's like you want to catch them all, but you also want to bop them all.
Exactly.
I'm trying to set the world
So
record for the
true.
most times I've fed, in which case I'm just running directly into the enemy team's headquarters. Did I ever tell you guys the HQ story?
HQ?
Yeah, I was at a public pool, and there was just a kid, like, behind the ladder. You know how, like, the ladder sticks out a foot or something?
Mhm.
He was just behind the ladder. I thought he was stuck,
Oh, like
in
the
all
thing
honesty.
that goes down into the pool?
Yeah, like, the ladder.
The boot? Yeah.
Anyway, he was just behind there, and I swam up, and I'm like, are you alright? And he's like, be quiet, this is my HQ. And then I just,
Whoa,
I was
what the-
kind of confused, and I swam away, and I went up to Mom, and I'm like, Mom, what's an HQ? She's like, it means headquarters, why? I was like, oh, no reason. She's like, did you see that somewhere? I was like, oh, no. And then I was like, I guess that kid just set up shop in some random
It's like
ladder.
some kids next door
It is, yeah. He was waiting to like flush himself down
could
or
be an
something.
agent.
I never watched. I mean, I remember watching it, but I don't remember much about it.
Me neither, honestly. I didn't watch it, but I remember I'd watch it whenever it was on. It's pretty cool. Pretty funny, too.
I feel like there was a weird in-between era between. Well, I was gonna say between the like Nickelodeon shows in the 1990s and Nickelodeon shows in like the late 2000s, but yeah, that weird disconnect is called the 2000s.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's just like people are always like, oh yeah, we all love the Rugrats, and I think I've seen like one episode of the Rugrats, you know,
I don't think I've ever watched it. At
but
least
that was
not
like
my-
the show apparently.
Yeah,
just-
I mean, I feel like it's kind of like a cult classic type thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as I said, I've never seen it. I just don't know if it would still hold up.
Nah, none of them really do.
Yeah, I mean, if you want something
Okay.
to hold up, you gotta watch a modern show because those are all god awful.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that everything is like they stretch them out for so long.
You know, Caillou ended.
It did?
Yeah, they don't broadcast Caillou anymore, or they stopped making
Well,
new
they'd, like,
episodes or
rerun it,
something.
right?
I don't know. I remember
Probably.
seeing a statement from like whoever did Caillou, and they were like, "Here's some ways to help your kid cope with Caillou being off the TV now." So I feel like
You're
they can't just
kidding.
like eradicate Caillou from the airwaves. You know.
They probably must at least rerun it.
Right.
I would think. Unless they've got a bunch of new shows. I mean,
That's kind of crazy that there's a potential for it to be gone though. I mean, I was never big on what?
been around for a long time.
Yeah, that's what's weird about it.
Since I
It's
was
just
born, I think.
for how
20,
long?
or 20. 19 years at least.
That's almost 20, which is a weird thing to say.
I know. This time next year.
You know what's cool for me to say actually, now that I can, is I can actually say like, oh, I haven't seen you, or I can tell a story and be like, oh yeah, 10 years ago, and have it
10 years
actually make
ago.
sense. Like I have actual memories from from 10 years ago. You know,
Yeah.
and like the next step of that is being able to say 20 some odd, which is just gonna be awful.
That won't be for a while. We're chilling.
Yeah. Did you ever play in the clothing racks as a kid in like the department stores?
Yes. Holy. Probably so much, dude. I kind of feel it must have been so weird.
I know.
I guess I'll do it.
My parents
while.
would usually tell me to get out. Because I bet they were also afraid that there would just be some random person like sorting through the clothes. And I would just be there.
Dude, I've done that so many times.
I know. Always the big
Did like in was Safeway. Well, no, it's not Safeway. It was Savers. Yeah,
Mhm.
oh, the thrift store, yeah.
yeah. Done there. Done it many times over there.
I've never been to a thrift store. I've been to like the Goodwill, but
Really?
I've never been to buy anything. Actually, that's not true. I bought a Halloween costume some amount of years ago.
From Goodwill.
From Goodwill. I walked in, and you know, that was the year my mom was like, "Oh, we're gonna make our costumes," and I just saw someone's like,
Oh.
someone's karate uniform, and I'm like, I found it.
Nice.
And so actually that was 7th grade. You're in my class. I remember that. I remember I came to school, and
I remember.
the teacher was like, well, I would hope you wouldn't remember my 7th grade Halloween costume. It'd be a little weird.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, 7th grade Halloween costume. That was grand. Anyway,
Oh yeah, Mr. Karate guy.
yeah, she was like, and what are you dressed up as? And I was like, I'm just a karate guy. Maybe I'm the Karate Kid. Maybe I'm Ryu from Street Fighter. I don't actually know. I was like, I just
No.
found it at the Goodwill.
Might as well just consider yourself the Karate Kid.
I'd never seen the movie.
I actually seen the movie. I just remember now.
That's good.
I saw it
That was the-
forever ago.
That was,
I
that
roughly
was
remember
actually
what
the
happened.
last time. Yeah, it was actually the last time I saw it.
Have you ever seen the one with Jaden Smith?
James Smith.
I've only seen the original.
Okay, that's probably good. I think
Yeah, I saw the original. I haven't seen Cobra Kai though.
Why is it telling me my game session is no longer available?
Wait, isn't Cobra Kai a show?
Oh yeah, me too. I got it.
I should probably
I'm
hop off
sticking-
anyway.
You're dipping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Wow.
See ya.
Jeez.